All right, so anyway, I've been riding my bike to the beach because there's no parking down there, and I've let my Volt sit for about, I don't know, a week or two, and guess what? I think the 12-volt battery is dead. Everything on this is electronic, so if you don't have your fob key, you're kind of screwed. So you've got to be able to have the fob key. If you have the fob key, you'll be able to unlock it. Watch. Bam, now I can get in the car. So as long as you've got this key, you can open that door. Once you open that door, you can reach in, open that door. Then you open that door, you're gonna flop the seat down, crawl back in there, pull the flap up, and expose the battery. So let's go ahead and go through the process. Bam, key, open the door. All right, so once you've got this door open, you can see nothing's working, battery's out. What you do is you're gonna reach back here, you're gonna open this door, you're gonna come in, then you got to pull back both seats. The way you do that is you just pull on this little tab here and it pulls down. Then we're going to come back here, give you a better view of it. And I'm going to reach back, grab this, I'm going to pull this open, and back here is where the battery is. So you've got your negative side here, and then you have your positive side here, and you just got to open that up to get to it. Just like that. Now, this back hatch, you can't open it. Everything's electronic on this car, so if you don't have the key to get in the driver's side door, there's no other keys. You can't open this hatch, you can't get to the battery. This is the only way to do it. What I can do is hook this up right to the battery terminal back here and see if we can get it to charge. First, I'm going to hook them on here, right? And so here's the positive. Right, and I think I can get a better grab on it. So I'm just going to get in there. Get this thing up. And there's the positive in there. So let's get down in there and grab that. I think we got it. There we go. So that's the positive. Here's our negative over here. Right? So let's get on that one. There we go. Let's make sure we're on this. I think we're good. All right, so anyway, that shows it as being positive and negative. That shows a big positive on there, so you know that's your red, and that's your ground. All right, so I had to pull this whole thing up. I crawled back in here, and I could get it up, so you can see. I can't get that back door open, but what am I going to do, right? So let's go ahead and try this and see if it works. All right, so we're going to come back. First I'm going to put on the negative, just like before. There we go, negative's on. You could actually just hook it to the body of the car, but this is the most important one here. You got to get this on there right. So we're just going to get it on right there. Well, now we've got power. You can hear the horn beeping. To stop it from beeping, I've got to hit the unlock on the fob, and now we can open the hatchback. Now I can open this side up, and now I can get down in here and pull this battery out. And that's what we're going to do next. So I'm going to just go ahead and start the car and let it... I think we're just going to go ahead and turn it off, and we're going to pull that battery out of there. You can see if I had a battery, because that's acting as my battery right now, the car's going to run. So we definitely know that's going to work. But we just got to get in here and unhook this. So what we're going to do now is we're going to go ahead and pull these off of here, right? As soon as I do that, everything goes out. So you know that that's what the situation is. Take these off of here. All right. And now we can go ahead and shut this. We can turn this car off because that's the only way you can get this thing open. I had to, do what I just did. So let's get in here. Let's turn this off for now. And let's get this battery out of here. So now to get the battery out, what I got to do is I've got to get this whole thing out of here. And it looks like it's basically, wow, it's like it's got two screws here. And it looks like a, wow, look at that. There's a inverter there. See that? So I may have to pop this out of here, like I did, just like that. And we'll slide that up, slide that there. And right now, let's move some of this stuff. A lot of junk in here. So we're going to clean this all out of here. We don't want to lose anything. Anywhere there's orange, it's dangerous. So let's go ahead and set this stuff over here on the side. I'm going to put it on my front seat right here. This is a really cool thing you get with your Volt. You get this charger, this tire thing. It's pretty cool. We'll have to do a video on that. But let's put it right up here for now. Okay, leave that in there. Right now, what I got to do is I got to figure out what the bolts are. So look, there's a bolt here, a bolt here, a bolt here, and a bolt here, and that should allow us to pull this cover off. So let's go ahead and figure out what we got to get. I'm going to go grab a couple of wrenches. All right, so anyway, I got the right socket. Now I can get these out of here. Should be turning. Yeah, it's turning. See, it's a little bit short, but it'll still do the job. I can twist it with my fingers if I have to, I guess. God, it's such a pain in the ass. When you don't have the right tools, it's a nightmare. See, this is coming up now. I can do it with my fingers. So I gotta do all four like this. I won't bore you with me doing it, but you can see it's coming up. Almost got this one. If I can get this one, I can get the rest. You know what they say, if you can get one, you can get them all. Well, maybe. Bam. So I'm gonna put it right here so that I have it. Let's get this one off of here. This one's gonna be a little trickier. I got that damn thing in the way. Alright, so now I can get it in my fingers. What a nightmare. Just make sure you're not spinning it. Righty tighty, lefty loosey, everybody. And there it is. Save that one. Let's go over here to these bad boys. Get her in there. See if we can do it. Yeah, I don't have a lot, but I got some. Alright. Alright, I finally got this last one off. Took me for frickin' ever. It was really on there. It's hard to reach in there. I mean, you can't really reach in there. Just fucking stay on there, damn it. Oh my god, it's just a pain in the ass. Now let's see if I can reach it. Now I can spin it with my fingers. And it's still got a ways to go. I'm almost there, almost there. Oh, I'm so close. So close. So close. Got it. Put it in here with those other fuckers. Alright, so what is this? This is what you need. Whatever the hell that says on there. That's what you need to get this thing off. 7/16. 7/16. What a nightmare. And if you got a long one, I would recommend that. Alright, so now I'm thinking that this should just pull up. You know? Should just pull up. And I should be able to get to the battery from here. But of course I got a bunch of shit in here, which is in the way. Alright, let's see. Yeah, there we go. Pop this side. Whoops. I think I got it. Might have to use, oh here, because I got to pull it up all at the same time, so I'm probably going to have to use two hands. So let's see if you guys can see it from here. I'll set it right like that. And now you guys can watch me as I meticulously pick this thing up and pull it out of here. Or I think I'm going to pull it out of here. Am I missing the screw somewhere? Oh, there we go. There we go. Now I got it. Alright, so here it is, right? We got that part out. Let's set her down. So all it is those 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we should be able to see the battery. And here we are, we're on the battery. And, wow, it looks more complicated than I thought. Look at all that shit that's hooked to it. Oh my gosh. I may have to have this towed to the dealer because this is a little bit more perplexing than I thought. It's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 things there. And it has this connector here and that connector there. So I'm wondering if this is connected here and this is disconnected there, if this will just pop up and we can slide it to the side without having to disconnect any of this. I think that's what we can do. So let's see if there's any sparkage coming off this bad boy. Remember, that's the positive side, right? So this is what we got to loosen right here. Once we pull that off, I think we're good. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. So remember, you know, the batteries, the lithium batteries, they will put a hurting on you. You know what I mean? So this is gonna take a little bit more than I thought. I'm thinking that that's what we can do. I may be wrong. But right now there's no power in this battery, so, you know, I just don't want to get electrocuted. Oh, look, it's loose. See? So now I just got to get a little screwdriver and smush it in there. All right, so anyway, I'm just going to kind of like make this so it loosens, so we can loosen a little bit and pull it off that terminal. Let's go ahead and pull this up a little bit so we even have more looseness. It even tells you that that's the positive. And notice I've got a wood that I'm using, and I think it should just pop off of there. I'm hoping. Of course, I could be wrong, right? I don't know. I mean, it should loosen up and just come off, right? Off the terminal. So this is pretty loose. Or do I have to unhook it? Yeah, it's on there, man. Look, it doesn't even look loose. Will it pop off from this way? Can I push it this way? Does it want to come off that terminal? So the question is, do I need to, I mean, these seem to all be bolted together, and I'm not sure if it's bolted into the battery. I don't think it, I think it's just in this case. But, I mean, is it coming up? There we go. Bam, got it. Now it's off. Now I can pull this to the side, I think. Or maybe not. Maybe I can't. Maybe this has got... Maybe I'm going to drop the tools all over my fucking self. Alright, so that's... So, how is this on there? Is it screwed to the battery? It can't be screwed to the battery, can it? It's got to come off the battery. I mean, it's slipping this way. Oh, because why? Got some kind of like thing it's attached with. So I figured it out. On the side's a little latch. I pop that latch, and I can pull this all over here and just set it there, just like that. And then this has this some type of Velcro thing on here. All right, let's try this one. See if we can get on it. Oh, yeah, that's it. All right, so that's it. That's what we had to do. Got to loosen that. That pulls this whole strap off because we don't want to lose this. This is more trouble than it's worth. Once this is loose, we're going to be good. Close. Jeez, this thing's really coming out here, isn't it? And then we just got to take this last one off of here. Thing is, I don't want to reach into all this stuff. That's my Bose system. All right, there we go. All right, so we're good. Let's keep this here. And now let's just go ahead and just pull this up because it'll bring it right up to us. Just like that. So there's our big, let's just slide this over here. All right, now all we got to do is get that thing off of there. All right, I guess it's the metric system. 10 millimeters is what I needed. Unbelievable. So anyway, here we go. Loosening it up. Righty tighty, lefty loosey. I'm gonna get this baby out of here. We'll get a new one, and we'll be rocking and rolling. Of course, it's gonna take us hours to put this back together. I think I got to take this all the way off. Almost there though. Yeah. So we're definitely going to need this for this thing right here, all right? Because that is important. So I'm going to put it right over here with stuff that we need. All right, now. Yeah, there we go. Just got to move it a little bit. Should come off the post. All right, so I got to get this under there. That's the alternator right next to it, by the way. You guys remember those things? This is an electric car, but it's still got all of the regular stuff that regular cars have. You know, because it's got gas too, right? Oh shit, it's starting to rain. Look at that, we got it off. Put it right here. All right, so now we got everything. Let's get our tools out of here. Let's bring this into the garage. Set that there. And I don't want to shut this, so I'm going to put a towel in it. And I don't want this to get all wet either. So we're just going to do this, like that. Hopefully it won't be too bad. Shit. Because it started raining, I threw some towels over it just to protect it, you know, keep the water from getting inside. Hopefully that'll work. I don't know, we'll see. All right, so the rain's kind of abated a little bit. Let's see what we got here. One thing I don't want to do is close this, because once it's closed, I'm screwed. I can't get to this battery. I mean, I can't re-jump it. So this has got like some kind of, oh yeah, see that? It's a little hose thing. So we got to remember that, okay? It goes on the side. So now I should be able to just lift the battery up. Yep, just like that, and get it out of there. Oh man, it's heavy as a son of a gun. It's super heavy. Oh. So that's the one we got to get. And this goes right here. And what it does is it kind of clamps down on the battery, I guess. So, and then it slides in here. It's got these things that hook into the battery. So we got to remember this plug. We got to remember this over here. And then we got to put these two terminals on and we're ready to go. So what we got to do is see if we can go find a battery like this one. That's the question. Is that possible? I don't know. Yeah, we can't we don't want to get any water in here. What's this? Look at this thing. Yeah, what the hell? Just put that over there. So this is what it looks like. That's your alternator there, I believe. Look, it's got a blower, and that's the, I don't know what the hell any of this stuff is. All right, anyway, let's go see if we can find a battery. All right, so we're going to the Chevy dealer to get my battery. All right, so now I got to carry this thing all the way over there. All right, so anyway, we got to get the battery out. This is the brand new one. Looks exactly like the old one. Oh my God, it's so heavy. Bring it over here, set her down. Ugh. All right, let's go ahead and close this up. And we're gonna put that baby in here. That's what we're gonna do. Yep, right there. All right, so anyway, I propped this open so that I could get in here. Because otherwise, I would not be able to get in here because as you can see, I've removed the battery. Now we're gonna put this battery in. All right, let's do it. Got to get the battery in here, and this is gonna go over it. So I'm going to slide this over here for a second, and then we're going to push it back in there. And of course, a million things are going to go by here, and we're going to hear a lot of side noise. There's nothing I can do about that. So anyway, we want to make sure that we put it in the correct way, right? So it has to go in, all right, with the positive side this way. So we're going to set it down because all the positive things are over here. All right, so let's do that. So we're going to go ahead and pick her up, get her up here. Then now we got to get it down in there. Just like that. Bam. Now we're in. Put this down. And this goes over like that. And then we got to bring this up. And this thing right here is going right into that hole on the side. That's got to go in there like that. All right, so let's see so you can see. Just like when we took it out. Okay. All right, then this one's going to go on there. Just like that. We're missing the nut. Oh, I've got the nut over on the other spot. So we got to push that down. I'm going to have to, oh, you know what? I got to take this off. That was dumb, right? Oh my gosh. So we just figured something out. We're not supposed, let's go ahead and slide that down on there. and that is your negative. Now this is the bolt that I saved, and that baby's going to go right on there like that. Just like that. And then we got to tighten her down. Let me get this on there good. There's some idiot. I don't know why they have to fly over a neighborhood. It's so ridiculous. All right, so then we're going to tighten that down, right? Then this has got to come all the way down in there. And I've got to get this part right here over here like this. Let's see if you can see it. It's a little tough to get this in there, right? Because we got to find that little hole area. I think I see it. So we've got to line up that hole. I do believe we're there. Now we can get this right here into that little hole. Oh shoot, I screwed it up. This is going to be the tough part. Finding the hole. If you look down there, you're going to see that this, we've got to find that, got to move it around until we find the hole for it to set in. And I'm going to have to use both hands. So now I've got it on there. We're looking good. And now I got to tighten it down. So I'm using a 1/2 inch wrench, and I want to tighten it. I don't want to loosen it. So make sure that you're going righty-tighty. So we got to go this way. So let's go ahead and get on that. Okay, I'm on it. And you should be good. Just got to get it started. All right, so we got this bad boy started. We're just tightening it down. And I may have to use both hands to do it. I'm filming with one hand and spinning with the other. But it's going on. As I remember, it took a while to get it squared away. There we go. That's tight. So now we've got our strap on. We're looking good there. Now we got to pull this off. We got to tighten that, and we should be good. All right. The tool that I used before was this one here. Let's see if I can see the size of it. No, I don't know what size it is, but now we've got to go the opposite direction. So we got to flip it because we're going tight, right? Set her on there, and now we're going to the right to get her tight. That should do it. So remember this, then we put this on. Now we've got to pull that off of there. So let's put this tool back over here. Those are our two tools we needed. And we're going to pop this off. Bam, done. Now what we've got to do is we've got to bring this over, right? And this has got clips. It just clips down. So we've got to clip her down on there. And then we got to put our this terminal on, and we'll be done. And we're ready to go. And then we should be set. I hope. We'll find out, won't we? Make sure all these are smushed on. Kind of hooky. Alright, so we just got to get that on there. And basically just like that, right? Push it down. And now we just got to tighten this bolt right here. Bam, done. So anyway, I'm just going to use this wrench. Get her on there. And tighten it down. That should do it right there. All right, I think we're on. I think we're good. Now we just got to see if it works. What do you think this is? I have no idea. All right, the question is, will this thing start? That's the question. Let's try it. All right, I'm gonna go inside. Right now, doesn't seem to want to initialize. So set this stuff over here. We're gonna need this. And nothing's coming on. I don't see any juice pouring through it. This is not fucking exciting. Oh, wait a minute. Bam. We're good. We got it. We did it. Fuck yes. Oh my God. Thank God. All right, so anyway, this has to go on here. It's a protective top, and just kind of sets on there like that. So I got to get it down on there. Oh, here, got to do it like that. Shit, I accidentally made the windows go down for somehow. I don't know how I did that, but there we go. All right, so I got that on there. It just snaps. It's got a snap here. It's got a snap here. So it just goes like that. Then you can get to the terminal. So now that's done. Now we can put this on. We're gonna bring this in, and then we just gotta try to get it to set on those spots. There they are. Oh, that wasn't too hard. So now we're good. Now all we gotta do is put our bolts on. All right, so we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, and so they go like this. Let me show you. They just go on like that. We'll just tighten them down with our fingers. Just like that. Put this one on. Get them started that way. Get over here, same thing. Same thing here. Then I just got to get a ratchet to tighten them down. And now that I've got my new ratchets, it shouldn't be too tough. I bought all these just so I would have one that would work. And I'm hoping that that's it right there. Let's give it a try. All right, here's a little trick I learned. So anyway, all of my ratchet handles have a bigger opening here, and it just doesn't work. So you can put this on here, and then you can take a screwdriver, slide it, put this on here, then you take a screwdriver and you slide it in there like that, and then you can just twist her on like this. How's that grab you? Invention is the mother of necessity. These idiots over here doing the lawns. Same thing over here, you just do that. Put your screwdriver in there. Tighten her down. Shit. All right, so anyway. All right, so let's get it on there. Oh, this one doesn't want to go on. Why is that? Oh, there we go. I'm gonna first get it tight this way. And then once I get it down tight, I can tighten it with by putting the screwdriver in there. So that's a hack you guys can use. Okay, I'm done. All right, so now this is on there. I gotta put my two things here. These are your covers, and they basically go like this, just like that. So that's covered. Now we gotta put our other stuff in here. All right, so anyway, we got this. Set that in there. This is to blow up your tires. Isn't that cool? I didn't even know it was here. And then we've got our manuals. I'm just gonna set them here, and that'll be that. And yeah, and then you can put other stuff in here. If you want to put some tools in there, you can. All right, so anyway, you've got to get this thing in. And if you look, you got a little spot there and a spot there. So what you got to do is you got to get this right here, kind of in there. Oh shit, this one's in, good. Now I got to get this one in there. In there, now that sets in there. Over here is like a magnet. And so this thing, when you grab it and pull it, it's going to set right on there. And then you can see it gives it a little bit of tension. And basically that's how you set the back up. I pulled this out. This is the netting. And you can put your netting back on if you want, or you don't have to. Bam. Now it's on. And then you've got like a couple of hooks here that you can hook down there, but I think that's fine. You just put this hook right there, or right here, and you're done. And that's it, man. You're done. All right, let's try her out and see if she's working. All right, so we got to get in. Oh, look it, check it out. Well, let's try it. Bam, we're right back in business. Son of a gun. All right, I think we did a good job. All right, if you like my video, subscribe to my channel and check out my other awesome videos on the Chevy Volt. Peace out.